We'll learn about one small and interesting story today. Are you guys ready? All right. So the school name is Saraswati Vidya Mandir. Do you see few of the letters written on the top, right? So in this school, they planned for cricket competition. All right. So they declared that pretty soon, in a week's time, there will be a cricket competition, and you guys all should be ready to compete between class 3 and class 4 students, right? The competition is between one grade and the upper grade, right? But the third grade kids were so experts. They were like pretty fit, okay? Because they keep on practicing cricket for years together, like 2, 3 years. And every season they have been practicing. Now the bigger competition is coming, right? Now the particular state head is coming to give a big trophy, right? So everyone likes to take a trophy and win the match, correct? So similarly here, Ritvi and Ritvik and few other kiddos were there in the same class, and they were trying to get ready for the competition. Now they learned that in grade 4 there is a big chap joining the team who's pretty big guy, okay? Then they were a little worried, how do I deal with this? Because this guy is like 6 feet tall, right? Now they had few tricks. They thought, let us do some trick and make sure we win the match, right? Now what happened? They wanted to do some different kind of a trick. Oh, 1 minute. I see Spruha also joining in. There you go. We have one more. All right. So, hi, Spruha. We
Hi.
have Ritvi and Ritika as well today. Okay. We have new friends. We are just starting. Okay. All right. We'll talk at the end. so, So they wanted to prepare and win the match no matter what it takes. It's pretty common, right? If you have a competition, you definitely want to win and get the trophy. Who don't like it, right? So the group of third class students, group of fourth class students, they all planned, but this guy knows that the tall person who's joining the team has a small injury in his leg. Okay, small wound. But if something touches, something hits, he will be very, out of pain. He'll be too much, he'll be suffering with a lot of pain, and he will not be able to run for next 4 5 hours, right? Unless you know about him, you don't know that he has a problem in his right leg, he is suffering something, and if something hits his right leg, then he is going to be out, and he really cannot run fast nor win the match, right? But he says, one of his third class friend, he conveys that, you know what, I know he is very tall and big, but I know his weakness. His right ankle has some injury, but if someone accidentally or some deliberately, if you are going to hit, he will be out of picture. He cannot play, run, do anything for next 4 5 hours, right? But now Ritvi says, no, 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 we should not do that, because if he gets hurt, we are not doing the right sport, right? We are not being the right sportive nature, right? So we should not create any harm. Rather, we should enjoy the game. We should put all our efforts in a proper way. And, you have to play righteously, right? You cannot just change anything. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Right. So what they decided is, no, we are not supposed to do this. And then they were, just discussing back and forth. Let us do this. Let us do this. All of that. Make sense? But now
Yes.
Ritvi says, no, we should not be doing that. We have to be very honest while playing. Let us not do that. Okay. Because she has been learning a lot of moral stories and shlokas from Bhagavad Gita, which made her to think that no, we should not be troubling anyone as part of the play, right? Now let us go about few scenarios where and how this shloka teaches us, right? What is a shloka and its moral is we should stay calm, don't be greedy, because you should not be greedy about winning the trophy, right? Don't be jealous because he's so tall and he can play well. You cannot be jealous about him and create some problem for him, right? Be steady like a mountain. You just be calm, you practice and you do your best, right? Respect knowledge. You have your own knowledge, he has his own knowledge. It can be a knowledge, it can be a tricks, it can be a expertise in the game, right? Control your desires. You should not be just running behind the trophy. You should control the desire, right? You should just do your best, right? And treat success and failure the same. This is a bigger thing, right? All the kiddos, all everyone, even if it is adult, if you are aiming for something, if you don't achieve it, you will feel bad, right? You will, a person should treat success and failure equally, right? You should not be crying when you lose. You should not be, over flexing when you win, right? Because it doesn't show off. You may lose some good friends if you do that, right? You have to be balanced. It's a very difficult task. It's not that easy, but you have to practice every now and then. Make sense? Now, what is the meaning of that shloka? A true yogi, right? The person who's called yogi is none other than who has good knowledge, because you should be a knowledge seeker. You should read books, you should read stories, you should understand, you should have a good knowledge, right? And then uses it wisely. You have to use that knowledge when it is needed and stay calm and control his senses. You have to be, you just cannot run behind your senses, whatever it feels like, and does not get carried away by outer things like money, gifts, trophies, and shiny things. He remains steady and balanced, right? So the person who lives like this is a yogi. We usually think that person who gets into a Himalayas and do meditation for years together is a yogi. No, he is also a yogi, but the real yogi in our life is the people who stays balanced every time, right? What is the benefits for all the kids? If you learn this shloka and understand it and you practice it, then you build your inner strength to face your exams and competitions and failures. Because when you are playing a game, you may face a failure sometimes, right? Then teach honesty over shortcuts. You cannot take shortcut, right? But you have to be honest to yourself while playing, while studying, anything, right? Remove jealous when others get more, right? Encourages respect for everyone, rich or poor, right? You have to respect everyone, whether he is a rich guy, whether he is a poor, whether he is a weak, whether he is a tall, whoever and however he is, right? Makes them emotionally strong and balanced. All right, let's take few more examples how we should be. Okay, if it is an exam results time, a student accepts the marks calmly, whether high or low, and works steadily to improve, right? You just cannot keep crying if you get a lesser marks. It happens. Sometimes, even though you have a knowledge, you may miss to attempt while the exam is going on, right? Class monitor election. One child loses, but still congratulates the winner. If you are competing for a class leader, usually we don't have it here, but in many schools we do, right? So if you are competing for a student leader position and if you lose it, it happens, okay? Then if it is a sports day, if it is a race, if you have a sports race in your school, the boys falls mid in the race, but finishes without giving up, even if it doesn't win a medal, right? If you fall down, you lose the race because you are competing with others and they are moving forward, right? You don't worry, you just get up and then start running, but you just cannot, oh my god, I slipped here, and keep running and then skipping from the game. That's not a good thing. You continue practice, you continue to run and then complete your goal even if you fall down, right? Art competition, the girl draws beautifully but doesn't get a prize. She still claps for her other friends, right? So it happens. So one will lose, right? But you have to encourage others and cheer up. If it is a birthday party, students gets only a small pencil box as a gift while others get big toys. He values it equally and thanks sincerely, right? If it is a birthday party, if someone is getting a smaller gift or a bigger gift, you should be equally respecting, because they're all your friends, and whatever they feel like, they thought it is a good fit for you, good gift for you, and they brought it. Just enjoy and then be sincerely say thanks. That's it, right? If it is a classroom fight, two students argue over a chair, one stays calm and offers. If you are keep on fighting, both of you gonna get a punishment from teacher, right? So just be calm, just come to a consensus saying that today you take it, tomorrow I will take it. That's okay, right? But if you go, both of you keep fighting, then both of you will get punished, right? If it is a mobile phone, some kids show off expensive gadgets, right? A wise student doesn't feel jealous and focuses on studies, right? School trip. Some kids eat fancy snacks, right? Whatever they have, they are going to get it. Just enjoy the food. Teachers praise. One child is praised, another isn't. Instead, of skulking, right? What are we saying? The child still respects, right? So if teacher is praising someone, there is a reason behind it. Try to understand and just be, you cheer up rather than feeling bad about it, right? If it is a culture program, if you are getting a lead role, others getting a background role, then don't feel so proud that I got a front picture, right? It's nothing like that. If event is happening, if a cultural program is happening, everyone plays important role. You need a background artist, you need a audio, you need a video, you need a person who's helping or everything, right? So a program is successful because of all roles, right? So equally everyone has the similar respect, similar value when they are doing their own part of job, right? If it is a math test, if friend copies the answers, the honest child refuses, right? Even if he risks getting the fewer marks. If people are copying, don't do that. That's not a good thing because you are going to get what you deserve for if you attempt honestly, right? Lost and found. Student finds a shiny watch, but he calmly goes and returns to the teacher, right? If it is a drawing period, one gets crayons, other gets only pencil. A steady child still creates a nice drawing without complaining about it. The prize distribution, very similar one, right? The boy who doesn't win still claps for others. So we found so many real-time examples, correct? Let's do the shloka, okay? All right. Spruha, you can try saying, okay? We'll do lead and follow. Ritvi, you also try, okay? Jnana vijñāna tṛpta-ātmā
ज्ञानविज्ञानतृप्तात्मा
कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः
कूटस्थो विजतेन्द्रिय
युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी
युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी
sama-loṣṭa-aśma-kāñcanaḥ
sama-loṣṭa-aśma-kāñcanaḥ
jñāna, right? Which is knowledge. Vijñāna, the practical wisdom and realization. Tṛpta-ātmā, one whose mind is satisfied or peaceful or balanced, right? Kūṭasthaḥ, steady like a mountain, right? Vijita-indriyaḥ, the one who controls all his senses. Yuktaḥ, well balanced, right, or disciplined. Iti ucyate is said to be yogi, the person who's balancing his senses is none other than yogi. Sama-loṣṭa-aśma-kāñcanaḥ, who treats equally a lump of clay, a stone, or gold, right? Gold is a precious, costly, right? But a stone, worthless, or it's a strong stone, right? A lump of clay, even if it is clay, right? He treats everything in the same way, meaning he is not disturbed by outer things. Make sense? I will say one more shloka and then we'll end for today, okay? ज्ञानविज्ञानतृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी sama-loṣṭa-aśma-kāñcanaḥ. All right. Thank you. We'll try to meet again tomorrow. Let me start record.